All right, good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez presiding over the 210th District Court criminal docket for December 13th, 2022. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufo, would you call our next case, please?
Top of page 15, Judge.
Mhm.
In cause number 2020-0D04283, State of Texas versus Christopher Jesus Lozano. Announcement of counsel, please.
Samantha Rogg on behalf of the state. Say ready, Your Honor.
Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr. Lozano. We are ready, Your Honor.
And I see Mr. Lozano is there appearing remotely. Let me get the case summary up. So we do have a new case on him. I thought, why did I think the 2022 case was dismissed?
The cruelty to animal case.
It was dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay, do we have any other 2022 cases?
I don't see any, Your Honor.
Okay. He completed the ACOP.
Judge,
No, Your Honor.
that
No, Your Honor.
there was Mr. Lozano was confused. He understood the ACOP to be like 30 days work release, and then he was of the understanding that it was 200 days ACOP, which wasn't correct. And I think there was a lot of miscommunication between possibly my office, the probation department with Mr. Lozano. I just think he was
here. He was here at the hearing when we discussed the ACOP case, right?
that I do not know if
Yes, he was. He was.
Judge, I just had a long talk with Mr. Lozano. And
You're the magic person because Mr. Lozano and I have had a lot of talks. So Mr. Huffman, you've got some magic powers here that are going to make Mr. Lozano do what he's supposed to do.
well,
He won't listen to the court, but he's going to listen to you.
I've kind of made it my personal mission, Judge, to walk him through this. He's 20 years old. I just think if I think he can do this, Your Honor. He's got
Clearly he
do
can't.
this.
Clearly he cannot. There's nothing unclear about doing 30 days. I don't know where he gets 200. I don't, this is a lot of bull. That's what I think. And the department recommendation is to extend him for a year so I can continue to have nothing but misunderstandings where he's not compliant with his probation. So, Ms. Carla, what has he done? I know he had appointments, things like that.
Your Honor, since the last hearing where all this was addressed and including the jail commitment, he has not reported to the probation department. There's been no contact with him.
That's all I need to hear. I want a bench warrant right now.
There is an active bench warrant, Judge, that was requested for not turning himself in.
Well, he needs to turn himself in, Mr. Huffman. I'm done playing games with Mr. Lozano. Mr. Lozano, I'm done playing games with you. You need to turn yourself in ASAP. All right, who's next? Mr. Marufo, are you there?
Yes, Judge. Middle of page 15, Judge, and Mr. Hernandez is just coming in. 17. Apologize, Judge. In cause number 2018-0D03475, State of Texas versus Ivan Corral. Announcement of council, please.
Samantha Rogg on behalf of the state attorney, Your Honor.
Edward Hernandez, Deputy Public Defender with the Mental Health Unit on behalf of Ms. Yvonne Corral. Ready, Your Honor? But actually not ready, Your Honor, because my client doesn't know to start early, but
What time are we set at? 10:30?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Carla, can you give me a quick update? I'm kind of reviewing a bunch of different emails. Do we have anything not good?
Well, since the last hearing, Ms. Corral was in the transition of going back to regular supervision from her substance abuse caseload officer. During the month of November, there has been, October and November, there has been issues with the device judge. My understanding, because I did go back and talk to her current officer right now, there were issues with the machine, with the device. Therefore, there are several late skips on the report. In addition to that, according to her officer, Ms. Corral has been sick, which that seems to be another issue that she's been going through. She's been sick. She has been instructed to test for drug test. She hasn't gone to date. It was confirmed that she didn't show up again yesterday, but to the officer's understanding is that Ms. Corral has been sick, although she hasn't provided any medical documentation to her.
All right, so maybe we need to wait and see if she shows up.
Yes,
See-
Your Honor. It's my understanding she has COVID, Your Honor, and it's affecting her breathing
Okay.
a lot and stuff, but
Okay, we'll come back to this one. All righty. We were in person last time, right, Mr. Hernandez, I think?
yes, Your Honor. And she's
Okay.
been tested that time too. I mean, she's been tested multiple times, Your Honor.
Okay.
I never tested positive, but she did tell me about ahead of time that she has COVID, so she was
Okay.
fine with doing this by video.
Okay, great. Okay, so who's next?
Judge, on page 7, I have Mr. Montes here for an arraignment for Neger Munoz.
Okay, so nothing that needs to go on the record?
Not right now, Judge.